I'm definitely ready to retire.
Please do. This is exactly what I was waiting for from Suzy. I was seriously waiting for her to make a video just like this. And this video literally put my brain in WTF mode because, well, let's watch it. Also, there are a couple of tweets that came from Suzy that I found involving Suzy. Well, okay, yeah, 2 tweets I found from Suzy Lou. One of which was, "Do your mental health a favor, make a cup of tea, go sit outside, and stop arguing / bitching on Twitter about other people's lives. People get so wrapped up in absolute nonsense and lose sight of the important things these days." Yeah, maybe you and Stejo should take your own advice. And something else that caught my eye, which was, "It's Saturday night. Stejo and I are getting ready for the next movie night for the channel. Time for Batman Returns 1992. Oh dear fucking god. Yeah, so that's the thing. But Suzy Lou uploaded a new video to her channel. 366,000 subscribers? Like, why is that going back up? I guess people have just forgotten about all the shit she's done. But the new video is called "Thank You! Website, Channel, and Life Update." Now, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There are things in this video that she states that do make me a tad bit concerned. No, I haven't seen all the video, I'll be honest, but there are a couple things that she mentions which I do really hope do get fixed. I'll go over them, but let's watch the video first, and then we can go back over the comments left to me by... guess who, really? So let's watch the video.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't done an update. I don't even know if I've done an update this year on my channel.
From what I've seen, probably... Well... one minute. Unless there is... that video titled "The Real Tea," if I can find it, or have you just basically removed it from your channel? No, it's not on her channel. She got rid of "The Real Tea" because people called her out. Fucking figures. I just want to start off by saying, like, a massive thank you to my fans. Like, I wonder if you guys will ever know how grateful I truly am, and there's just been some amount of nonsense that has kind of come my way this year, and you know what they say, like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I wonder what nonsense she's referring to. I really wonder what nonsense she's referring to. I really fucking wonder. The internet is this amazing thing. I mean, we can have careers online, but at the same time, it's kind of grown so fast that I feel like the laws are not keeping up. And, you know, people get death threats all the time. People get doxxed. I mean, all of these things. So I'm just gonna quickly put this out here. Doxing is not okay. I don't like doxing. That is just... I mean, that's just you being a cunt. A cowardly cunt as well. But sending people death threats, that just makes you the biggest prick on the planet. Like, I do not accept death threats. I do not like people sending other people death threats. Death threats... you have no idea that person's mental state. I mean... Suzy Lou stated she contemplates suicide, and everyone's basically gone, "You're bullshitting." But even then, death threats are not okay. They're not even close. Plus, if that person was to kill themselves from that death threat, it could trace it back to you, and you'll be put away for murder. Simple as that.
But in regards to like sharing how it was for me, it is something I'm thinking about doing, and I've already approached the BBC. I approached obviously YouTube. I speak with them every single week, and
yeah, how is that even possible? Like, YouTube is bigger than you struggle getting in contact with YouTube, and yet you're in contact with them every day of the fucking week. Like, there's so much bullshit there. Like, it is difficult to really believe that that's a thing.
And I guess similar to what Jessie from Little Mixdown, where she kind of documented her experiences with like harassment and online bullying and things like that.
Hang on, so you're gonna go onto the BBC to talk about harassment and bullying that you've had to deal with? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, the first time I watched this, heard her say that, but I literally could not control myself and I just pissed myself. We have not been bullying you! We have not been harassing you! We've been criticizing you, which you've been calling bullying and harassment! You are so full of shit! It is unfucking real and hilarious! Oh, God. If she does do this thing on the BBC and people believe it, there are going to be so many people, like Tipster, John Swan, The Quartering, Nicholas, Augie, so many people who will have evidence to say, she's full of shit, we have not been bullying her, and she is an absolute hypocrite. So many people. We have not been bullying you, Suzy Lou. We have been criticizing you because you are doing really stupid shit. Simple as that.
So it's been, what, like 5 months now since we launched the website. The website is the best thing that I ever did. I'm so proud of it. I love it so much.
And have not realized it will also probably be your downfall. In case some of you aren't aware, back in 2019, she got three DMCA takedowns by TV Tokyo. Now, Suzy was lucky there because YouTube decided to be retards and break safe harbor law and reinstate her, and basically keep her around. So basically, she is somewhat protected by YouTube, which she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be protected by YouTube. That's YouTube basically breaking safe harbor law and getting involved in legal disputes. YouTube cannot do that. And even my dad pointed out, actually my dad said that they can do whatever they want. No, they're breaking the law. It basically shows my dad knows fucking jack shit about how this shit actually works. Because this is also unfair. YouTube protects Suzy, and anyone who makes negative videos about her gets struck, which is absolute horseshit. YouTube basically answers Suzy's every beck and call when YouTube is much bigger than her, struggle getting anything back from them. But Suzy is lucky on YouTube because YouTube can apparently bail her out, which the can't fucking do. But on Suzy's website, yeah, no, Suzy has zero protection on her website. She is basically fucked. Like, what's interesting is that she blocked it in Japan, so TV Tokyo couldn't go after her. Yeah, that's not gonna work, love. That's not gonna work. Because even if you do stop it for TV Tokyo, like, what's to stop Funimation or any other big company like similar to it? What's to stop them? Nothing. Nothing's to stop them. Because Funimation, especially since Funimation, I think Funimation might be based in America. Rachel Messer will have more info on that, I'm sure. Because she's apparently in contact with them, so... yeah, they'll have to be in America then. But Funimation can go onto Suzy's website, screenshot everything, and then send it over to TV Tokyo. So it's not exactly hard to do. Also, I'm gonna point something else out. There's a... if you remember, Aaron, he left a comment saying all her videos are fair use. And I did state that I would watch 2 of Suzy reaction videos, one of her older ones and one of her more recent ones. But literally, if you go onto her YouTube channel, you can't find any of them. Like, I am not joking. I literally scrolled from the start all the way down to when she uploaded her very first video to YouTube. There was nothing. And that's basically because, I mean, John Swan on his second channel, I believe it was the second channel, showed so many of her videos disappearing. So it's most likely she just deleted a bunch of videos, all of them which were those, and then she just put them back onto her website. And also, she was also uploading those videos to her then existing Patreon, and that's no longer there, thank God. But John Swan, from one of her older videos, could you please kindly show us what it was you found?
At the time of writing, I took her most recent Naruto Shippuden reaction and edited it down to all the parts when she speaks or has any sort of exclamation. Out of the 18-minute and 7-second video, she speaks for a whopping 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And if you do the math, 81% of the video is content that does not belong to her.
Damn! Hats off!
It doesn't require a genius to see this content does not satisfy fair use.
So basically, 81% of the video did not belong to Suzy. It belonged to TV Tokyo. So, yeah. Intelligent. But I did go find one of her recent ones. Now, I was originally going to check out a video she did on Sword Art Online, a reaction video to Sword Art Online, because I absolutely love Sword Art Online. It is such an amazing anime. I really love the crap out of it. I was originally going to watch one of those, but then I saw this one.
I don't think you are robbing her, sir. Out the window! Girl power, guys. Girl power. Oh, what?
Yeah! I've not watched all of it, but from the looks of it, I mean, it's kind of edited, but at the same time, she's not really giving much criticism. I mean, like I said, like, if you're gonna do, I mean, like that, then do it like how Mr. Psycho does it. Or do it how Little Karibo does his Yu-Gi-Oh! GX reaction series. Although I think the way he does it, it's kind of fucking hysterical. Because he is a twonk.
I said to myself, I'm going to give myself 3 months, because running a website was a lot more expensive than I had ever anticipated.
It was? I mean, I remember making a website way back, which I used, what was it, Dreamweaver? Dreamcatcher? It was an Adobe program. I had fun with that. I'd love to get that back again and make my own website. Probably more like just a I don't know. I'll think of something.
And it worked. And I was like, yes, thank you so much. Because you never know, you know, like when you're building something up from scratch, like YouTube is easy because YouTube like does everything for you.
It may have been easy back then. Nowadays, no. I mean, YouTube's literally burying smaller channels. It's burying mine. I mean, granted, I now have 87 subscribers, but like most of my videos that have tons of views, they're from a few years ago. Back then, my videos tended to get pretty decent views. Nowadays, the only videos that are actually getting any form of views are, oh, you, really. I mean, like, yeah, it does suck, but yeah, I mean, YouTube basically just keeps shooting itself in the foot more and more and more, and YouTube's basically forgotten. YouTube has forgotten what it's supposed to be. YouTube is trying to transform the site into something it's not, which is just frustrating as hell.
When you're making your own website, it's like you have to do everything. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to get people over to the website. You have to do all of these things. Then we launched the VIP and that had its teething issues, and that's all like full speed ahead now. And
yeah, I think Jeremy from The Quartering made a video talking about this. I think Tipster made a few videos talking about the VIP as well. Yeah, like I don't know what went on. I can't remember what was going on with the VIP thing. If you guys want to check that stuff out, like check out Tipster or The Quartering for that stuff, or maybe even Augie. They might have a bit more information on that stuff.
I try not to, I don't like bragging or things like that. Like I always try and keep it real, keep it humble, but
don't like bragging, and yet when you uploaded that video called Goodbye, which was a Naruto Shippuden reaction video, you then put out a tweet saying, not bad for someone who's died, or something. You said, not bad for a now dead channel. Like, you couldn't have, you clickbaited suicide so much. You clickbaited so badly. Everyone got pissed. Like, even I got pissed off. I literally, like, if you go back to that video, which is called Suzy Losing Deep Fire, go watch it. It's literally like, what was it, like 12, maybe 17 minutes long. But in that video, I literally scream. I literally scowl at the top of my voice. You can literally hear the anger coming out of my throat. You can hear the anger.
So in regards to the website, the Discord is almost finished. The Discord was something that it takes a little bit of time because everything has to be like quite strict, I guess.
Yeah, didn't you also have another issue with Discord as well? Like, I definitely remember watching a John Swan video about you, talking about your Discord and how even fans were wondering where the fuck it went. Like, that was in John Swan's second Suzy video on the main channel as well. I cannot remember what it was he said. I'll edit that little... No. Just check it out after this video.
So basically, I don't know why, but especially this past week, my motion sickness has been a joke. Honestly, like, I used to be able to sit down and I could record, I don't know, like 5 hours of a game. Easy, you know, every single day, easy. Game was done, dusted, uploaded, on to the next. But this past week, my motion sickness has been brutal. Oh my gosh, if you guys don't know, I am blind in my left eye, and I've been like that for God knows how long. Like, I remember being 3 or 4 and I was trying to tell my parents, like, I can't see, and that was kind of when it was like first picked up. So they say it was that way from birth, and I can't see anything like here on this side. So as I'm getting older, it happens to us all, okay, we all get older, I'm starting to notice little things are not so easy anymore. I'm definitely starting to notice that like the vision in this eye is not so good anymore. I don't know, like with the coronavirus, it's been very difficult because I wanted to go and see a specialist about it. Maybe in this day and age with medicines and technology, maybe someone can fix my eye. I have no idea, but for whatever reason, it's causing me like major motion sickness every time I'm like playing a game for any length of time. And I just want to say, like, I'm trying to power through it. Like, I'm trying to finish The Last of Us 2. I'm trying to finish Final Fantasy, but it's like, it's so difficult just to play a game because I sit there and then suddenly I like overheat. I don't know how to describe it. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, I'm gonna be sick. Like, I literally have to go and lie down. I'm gonna be sick. So I keep getting that. It usually starts hitting me about 25 minutes into a Let's Play video. So by the time I get to the hour, I'm so beyond over it. I'm like, I need to go and lie down. Like, I can't deal with this for much longer.
So this is one of the most serious topics she brings up, and it's about her. I'm gonna be real right now. If you're actually dealing with that, Suzy, here's my advice. Don't play the games. Like, don't play any game until you get that sorted out. Like, until you get that sorted out, like, if you really do feel like that, then just don't play any games. Just don't play any games. Just I don't know. I just recommend not playing games until you get that sorted out and fixed. Then don't play any games, because that's just going to keep inducing it more and more and more, and that's not good. Like, I'm not really a fan of you, Suzy, but like, if you're having that type of issue playing games, don't play them. Like, give it a massive break.
I also have this other thing that recently started. It started back in April, I think it was, maybe May. And I remember I had to phone up the dentist because obviously we're not able to go to the dentist just now because of lockdown. Like, we're still in lockdown over here in Scotland. Like, not much has reopened. My jaw, if I open my mouth like wide or whatever, my jaw just cracks and it is like the worst pain. And I thought by recording less that it would have healed by now, but it's still not healed. So now potentially I'm gonna have to get something to like hold my jaw in place so that I don't open my mouth.
Okay, so her saying that all that's broken in my brain is like one of those masks. Like, I don't mean to be mean, but I'm just thinking, like, give it the mask of Nightbird from Transformers. I mean, I sort of have a similar thing, actually. Which I usually have over my piggy bank. Yes, I also have a piggy bank. Never mind. 1 minute. Okay, so I did find an issue. I literally thought this mask, this skull mask I've got wearing right now, I literally thought there was something under it to hold the jaw up. Nope. I have no idea how that's gonna sound in editing, but it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Now, in Scotland, they're still in lockdown, which, in all honesty, does. Ow. Ah. Oh, something I literally just got something on my... my eye. Probably just one of my fucking eyelashes coming out. In Scotland, they're still in lockdown, which kind of does suck. I mean, here in New Zealand, we're not really in lockdown. We're now back to alert level 1. So we're more or less back to normal. There are still things, apparently, that aren't 100% back, like couriers. I mean, like, couriers, you can still do the couriers, but they won't come up to your door and knock on the door or ring the doorbell. They'll just leave it, which is fucking annoying. But yeah, so we're now at alert level 1. So basically, people have gone back to work. But what's interesting is people can choose, like at certain jobs, people can choose whether to work at home or actually go in. So that's cool. But yeah, like, this is a thing. I don't fucking know how to respond.
And it causes my jaw to crack because they say otherwise it's never going to heal and it could do even worse damage. So I found out that that was caused via stress. Because let's be honest here, the past couple of months have been a little bit stressful.
What stress have you gone through? Like, what stress? I would really love to know what stress you're banging on about.
But I've never actually had stress cause me harm before. So that's a first, and hopefully that's like the last. I don't know. I started getting like chronic back pain as well. So now I have to sleep on the other side of the bed. I have always slept on the left, but now I have to sleep on the right side of the bed.
I actually remember once when I was back in high school, I stretched and like I was stretching upwards and I literally felt my back crack. Like, I'm not kidding, like I was stretching and then my back just cracked. Like, well, that's a new one. Huh. Yeah, my back, I just cracked my back. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I just cracked my back. I've also been times, there have also been times, like, I mean, this one's rare, but it'll happen, like, every now and then. Actually, once in a blue moon. There are times, like, my jaw will kind of, I don't know how to say, click. There have been, like, a couple times when my jaw has, clicked, where I've just either opened it really wide or just open it really wide and just moved it from side to side and it'll just click. But yeah, like, I actually do hope Suzy's jaw gets fixed. And her eyes.
Of Sordar, or I might give that a break just now. I'll see and replace it with something else. I haven't quite decided just yet. So when I ask for recommendations, you guys will be the first to know, okay? And you can recommend whatever anime you think I will like next.
How about we handcuff you to a chair bolted into the ground and force you to watch another? Like, all 12 episodes of another. And just see how you react. Personally, I want another to disappear. Like, I've seen all 12 episodes of another. I fucking hated it. Like, episode 1, I was fine with. Episode 2, yeah, that was okay. Episode 3 was great, was okay as well. Until I got to the end, where Yukio basically falls down the stairs and basically impales her neck on her umbrella. That's when the first death of the show started, and then there was just more and more and more it's here's what I see as another. It's basically Final Destination in anime form. Fuck that. Like, no. Like, no. Fuck another. That show can go to hell. Even though Reiko and Mei's mum are actually really hot. So is Sane. I think I need to go back to a therapist. I think if there was one genuine thing I would recommend, it would probably be Love Live School Idol Project. Preferably in the sub. because I've not seen the English dub of that show, but I have seen the Japanese version in season 1 and in season 2. And literally, what was it, like season 4, episode 4, I think it was? There was a scene that just was so emotional. It really got to me. And I legit started crying. I am not kidding. I literally began crying. It was so emotional. I really love Love Live. If you don't know what it is, it's a musical, which is interesting because I always wondered how a musical would look in anime form. Now I know.
2020 is that year where everything is just kind of kicking off, but in the same breath, it feels like everything's kicking off, but good changes are being made off the back of it. Like obviously YouTube and their harassment policies is all kind of kicking it up a notch, which is awesome.
No, it's not. I mean, the harassment that you call is not harassment, it's criticism. Which smegheads like you call harassment because you can't take criticism. And because apparently YouTube considers you a protected figure, as well as Ethan Klein for some stupid fucking reason. I mean, like, so many YouTubers have pointed this out. Like, YouTube is kind of fucked at this point. It's kind of fucked. Like, all YouTube has basically been shooting itself in the foot more and more and more as time goes on. Like, to me personally, I think the whole YouTube really started to fall when Copper got forced on us. To me, that's when everything went Pete Tong. That's when YouTube started to fall because the FTC basically sued them for $170 million, and YouTube basically said it's now our responsibility. Fuck you! Fuck you, YouTube! It's not our responsibility. It's your fucking website. We know what we make on our channels. We know whether our videos are recommended for kids or not. And not only that, but the policy, the guidelines you said of what's recommended for kids is so vague. And not only that, but it's bullshit. So you keep shooting, you keep fucking yourselves over and digging yourselves an even bigger grave. It's fucking ridiculous. And then you have smegheads like Suzy Lou basically call videos criticizing what she's doing harassment. It's like, you are an idiot. I mean, it reminds me of this little segment from a John Swan video. What was it, John Swan?
Suzy Lou. There have been many reports on her. Serial copyright abuser, hypocrite, egomaniac. But I'm not interested in all that. After many nights of contemplation and thinking, I came up with a hypothesis. For such a forehead, how is Suzy Lou so very And then that begs the further question, just how big is Suzy Lou's forehead? Over here is where I would have included a light-hearted, satirical segment analysing the size of Suzy Lou's forehead. I uploaded this segment to my second channel a few days ago and all was well for just under 24 hours. Unfortunately, Suzy Lou has many different people at YouTube that review her every concern, and my video was taken down with a community guidelines warning for harassment and bullying.
Cheers, mate. In these past few months, YouTube is becoming a douchebag. It's becoming an absolute asshole who's basically stopped caring about... I mean, they're basically fucking over commentary channels, for a start. Which YouTube fails to realize is that commentary channels are extremely important. They help build a community. And if Suzy Lu had basically just straight up gone, okay, if Suzy Lu had basically just admitted to all of the shit people have brought up about her, then everything would be fine, and Suzy wouldn't be in the shit she's in now. It's as simple as that.
Hopefully, anyway, by the end of this year, we're going to see a significant change and people can be happy again and people can go on holiday. I really want to go on holiday. I'm taking a month and I'm going to Japan for a month as soon as I can. As soon as things are open again, like...
Oh, please don't go to Japan. Like, if the Japanese recognize you as Suzy Lu, the lady who stole content, and one of them happens to work for TV Tokyo, you are effectively fucked.
But we get through it together. The Last of Us coming. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so that's basically all of it. And I can't be fucked. So, okay, so... I mean, like, okay, now, I'm gonna be real right now, like, despite all the shit Suzy Lu's gotten, like all the backlash Suzy Lu has received from all the stupid crap she's done, I truly and genuinely do hope she does, one, get her jaw and eyesight fixed, and her brain if she's at it, and also, I do actually wish her the best. I mean, like, I don't wish hatred towards her. I want her off the fucking site. I want her off the internet for good. Because, like, after that stunt with channel Goodbye... I wonder if I can actually fucking find that video. When was that? It was like a month or so ago. Yeah! She's once again... She's even changed the fucking thumbnail! That was not the thumbnail! She's literally changed the video. Yeah, I don't care. The video is now Goodbye Sensei, Jiraiya Death Reaction, Naruto Shippuden, Suzy Lu. That was not the thumbnail! I have the thumbnail somewhere. Suzy... Yeah, I have a fucking archive now. Of all the shit that I've seen. Yeah, I mean, this was what it was called before. It was just called... Goodbye... There it is! There it is! You can just see it in... right here. That was the original thumbnail! Then she changed the name to Goodbye Sensei. She's so fucking full of it. So, now we're gonna get to the comments from that one guy from the last episode. But first off, let's talk about this comment, which is in Held for Review. Well, it was. He basically goes, that is how Suzy Lu feels, now you get it. Now you get it now, fucking asshole. Wait a minute. Oh, for Jesus, fuck! I've just read that. First off, now you get it now, fucking... now you get it now, that's not English. That doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. And... what the hell is an asshole? Like, if you're trying to call me an asshole, you do realize there's an extra S, right? Like, this is just a life lesson for people who actually want to call people names. Don't call someone names like asshole if you can't fucking spell the word. But yeah, this ended up in Held for Review. Why? Potentially inappropriate. I think you should probably say, and also very poor grammar. But yeah, that comment, report. I mean, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? You and your gang are very childish, getting upset over nothing, hiding behind "she false flagged me" crap. insulting her, but when someone insults you, you and your gang plays victim card. Also, if someone disagrees with your opinion, you and your gangs laugh and calls them simps and idiots. Hide behind, but I just criticized her crap. By stating that you do not like her content, you revealed yourself, and as I knew all along, you are a Suzy Lou hater. That is not how that works. Like, that is not... What?! Where's the fucking logic? That is not out... Just because I don't like someone's content doesn't mean I hate them. All that simply means is, I just don't really like your content. That's all! That's all that means! I just don't like the stuff she makes. I don't like her gameplay videos. They just make me want to smash my brain against the desk until my forehead is bleeding and I now have a concussion. Or I just bleed to death. And her reaction videos, well, that's just pure theft. And I would point something out. Actually, I already mentioned it, didn't I? Never mind. I was about to say, I did try and see her stuff, but I just remembered. I've already brought that up in this video, so never mind. He also goes and says, I did insult you to teach you a valuable lesson. And then Leaf Ninja 2 goes, amazing, I love how you got featured. Well, you got featured too as well. Congratulations. However, in ours... What? I did insult you to teach you a valuable lesson. You are an idiot. I'm sorry, but you are. That is not teaching someone a valuable lesson. That is just basically... No. That is you being a hypocrite. Like, you hate me insulting... If you don't want me to insult someone, and your response is to insult me for insulting someone, like, one, that's you being hypocritical, and two, like, double standards much? I also got this comment from him as well, which was, if you think that you are so smart, show me any of your anime reaction videos which are not fair use. You simply talk nonsense without backing yourself up with valid evidence of your words. And then Miles Edgeworth 129 goes, what's your deal? Don't you have anything better to do? If you're talking to NRs, quite clearly, no, he fucking doesn't. I mean, personally, I don't need to prove it, because John Swan already did that for us. He literally showed that 81% of the video, 81% of Sulu's videos are not fair use, and also, she isn't critiquing the work. She's not criticizing it. There's not one level of criticism. I mean, granted, in Mr. Psycho's live reviews, there's not much criticism. Well, that's not true. He tends to more criticize the robots. Well, I guess there is a form of criticism there. I just watch it because it's fucking entertaining as hell. It also goes, full anime episode is 22 to 24 minutes long, you prick. You call 8 minutes large? How dumb and stupid are you? There is maximum of 8 minutes unedited, and according to True Fair Use Specialist, which I copied and pasted, all Suzy Lou's reaction videos are fair use. You cannot prove them wrong. If you will try, you will be the dumbest person alive. Says the person who's forgotten half their grammar. Again, I don't need to prove it. John Swan already did that for us. He already showed 81% of her video isn't fair use. And not only that, but she does react to animes which Funimation won't license. Only in very specific circumstances will Funimation give a license. Other than that, no. So, like, I can easily prove this comment wrong. And how stupid am I? Well, in this type of context, not very. I'm not very stupid. I'm actually kind of intelligent in this sort of circumstance. You were just blind. Sorry. You insult her, I will insult you. Deal with it. Until you will learn not to insult anybody. You started it by insulting Suzy Lou. Now you play victim card. How pathetic. The hypocrisy and the double standard is too fucking real. And also, when did I start playing the victim card? When did I start playing victim? Like, Suzy hasn't come for me at all. I mean, I'm way too small of a YouTube channel, so there's no fucking point. And I'm not insulting her, I'm criticizing her. I mean, okay, if there are insults, it's playful. Okay, at times. This comment also got a bunch of replies as well. Wow, it is you, Stejo! Jeez, someone's spicy. And then Noen and Einar is basically start having a fight or something. Well, it's less of a fight, more just a discussion with this person, with Inaris being an idiot. As you will read, you will realize I was right about Suzy content. You, after reading this, should feel embarrassed and ultra stupid. Suzy anime reactions are fair use, but you are ultimate bully. You are the same as Pegasus. Do not have anything to support your ridiculous claims, and you harassed me. That is harassment, you idiot. You just in second video in a row showed to me that you are a moron. You cannot call someone a moron if you can't say fucking sentences right. But you are ultimate bully. I'm not a bully. And there is evidence against Suzy. How many times do I have to fucking point it out? I've even linked channels in the description, like Tipster, The Quartering, John Swan, Augie, all of them in the description. They can prove it. You are an idiot, sir. I am not harassing you. If you want your comments to stop appearing in these videos, don't fucking post them! It's that simple! Okay, I literally just spotted this while going back through editing this video. The guy spelled ridiculous wrong. Like, fucking hell. That is not how you spell ridiculous. That's not even ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That's what you've spelled. You spelled ridiculous, not ridiculous. Ridiculous isn't even a word, so... I feel like this person might still be in primary school, if I'm honest. He then goes and lists the 4 questions involving fair use, which you could also call the 4 factors. However, as John Swan has pointed out twice, the second factor, which is what is the nature of the copyrighted content you're using, that is rarely found to be determined, so it basically just gets skipped. So, yeah. Continuing from what in the earlier comment with Noen and Einar's talking about, well, I guess Einar's calling Noen a bigot of some kind. Roland RMLC responds going, simp. LMAO, I saw you in videos about Suzy and all you're doing is defending a piece of garbage that clickbait suicide and profits of uploading anime. Yeah. I mean, Roland is 100% right. She literally admitted to clickbaiting suicide, not directly, but indirectly. It was so evident she clickbaited suicide, which pissed me off since I actually attempted it 4 years ago. So that hit hard, and she does profit off uploading anime. I mean, Roland, in essence, is kind of true. I mean, granted, calling her a piece of garbage is a bit much, but at the same point, he has a bit of a point. She kind of is. And then Inez goes, you just insulted Suzy. You are stupid. Is that all you can think of? Says the person who literally made 3 comments responding to him. Like, there was so much wrong with it. And then it continues again with Max Term going weebs, and then Isla's going, are you so uneducated that you can only insult others? Seems yes. Like, Inas, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, like, I have checked out your channel. There's only one video of yours I saw, which was Yusei versus Atem, and Yusei won, no surprise. I'm sorry, it wasn't no surprise. I mean, have you seen Yusei's deck? He gets monsters. He knows so many ways of getting monsters out really quickly. Especially with Stardust Dragon out on play. There was no hope for Atem. But Einar's... You call us... You ever go at us about insulting people? And yet you're basically, in essence, saying Max Term's uneducated. You're basically calling him uneducated. You cannot, and I even repeat, cannot have a go at us for bullying and harassing and insulting when you do the same fucking thing. That is not how that works. If you want us to stop insulting people, the response isn't to insult them back. That is just going to cause more. I mean, and if you do end up commenting on this video, like, the next Suzy update video I make, your comments are going to be in it. You keep saying that I'm a hater. I'm basically... And you're saying that I'm a hater, and all the the 2 videos I've made, including showing your comments, proves I'm a hater. No, it doesn't. It 100% does not, but my videos are proving, the last video and this one are both proving you are blind. You are 100% blind. I also got a comment from Nitro Gamer X saying, I'm here because she privated her Twitter. Totally doesn't show that you are hiding something. Which, no offense, Nitro, but I kind of proved she didn't. I mean, I could still go onto her Twitter and see everything. Unless the only way you can see her Twitter is just by following her, then okay. So that probably might be why I can still see it. I'm into this video. I cannot be bothered dealing with this smeghead. I don't mean Suzy Lou, I mean Einars. Einars is an absolute smeghead. Right, he's being the ultimate smeghead who also cannot say sentences properly. Like, I've proved in these in your comments, you basically show your grammar isn't exactly the greatest. I don't hate Suzy Lou. I hate the shit she's done. I hate the stupid shit she's done which has caused massive backlash. And I hate the fact she thinks that all this backlash is bullshit and it's just harassment. When it's not. It is 100% valid criticism which she isn't taking. They're the only major things about Suzy Lou I hate. I don't like her gameplay videos. They just hurt my brain. I'm not watching her anime reaction videos because they are boring. Like, there's no talking. There's hardly any talking. There's no transformative stuff coming out of her mouth about what's going on. There's nothing. It's boring. I mean, if you like that type of shit, Einars, then by all means, go ahead. Continue watching it. I genuinely couldn't give a fuck. Yep, that's the end. That's the end of this video. Take care, guys. Keep it with me, Taylor Gang, and keep it with my friends many in the house. Conspiracy Theory, aka Night with Anime Roar, Sungazer, aka Naruto Uzumaki, Ashura Kamiya, and Undercover Nerd, and everyone else will be in the description as well. I really hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'm Taylor Gang, and I will see you next time.